Welcome back to another vlog. Hope everyone's doing okay. For today's vlog I've got a couple of bits that I need to do. I need to go out in the garden. I've got to do some bits around the house. Let me just quickly show you what I'm wearing like I normally do. I don't know why I do it, but you know, this is what I'm wearing. Just some joggers with a top, and don't worry about the shoe situation. I'm only going outside, so it doesn't really matter. I have to go down in the garden and sort it out because we have a shared garden. It's in like one building and we share the garden, and new people have just moved in, so we have to clear it. So this is what the garden looks like now. It's a little bit messy, like all of this and that was here, but now because new people are moving in, they want us to move it. Yeah, I'm not doing that today because we need a car to take it to the tip, but I'm just going to put this stuff and that stuff in black sacks today and just sweep it up just so it's a little bit better, and then over the next couple of weeks show you the process of it like being done. Let me get started. So this is it done now. There's nothing else I can really do. It's quite late now, it's like 9:30. I'm just going to quickly tidy the living room. So it's all done. That's all my stuff. I need to put it in my bedroom, but the rug's a little wafty, but I'll just pull it back. So yeah, so that's all done. I've done the garden, I've done the tidying up for today, so I'm probably going to leave it here for today and record more in the morning. So see you tomorrow. Good morning. I completely forgot to record an intro, but I'm cooking a cottage pie. These are the potatoes I'm using. So I just chop them up. I only do a cup, obviously, like I normally do. So I've chopped them all up. I'm just going to put them in water, wash them, and then put them back in water again to take all the starch off, and then turn the stove on and get my minced beef. This is the 60% lesser packaging, and it does look quite horrible because it's all like crammed in together. I was a bit confused when I first saw it. I only do half of the mince, and then I put the other half in the freezer, and now I'll just pick it because it was so compact. Now I'll just give it a little mix on a low heat, trying to break it all up a little bit because it's all just squashed together. Then I always drain my beef because I find out that there's so much fat in there and it's absolutely horrific. So then I just mix it again. And now I put these diced onions in. They're frozen. I've never used them before, but I didn't know you actually have to cook them before you put in anything. So I just get a little pot and then I put some sweet corn in there. And then I put some peas in there as well. I always have peas and sweet corn in my shepherd's pie, or cottage pie, whatever you call it. But I feel like all English people, whether it's beef or whatever the other one is, or everyone just calls it shepherd's pie. So then I put the diced onions in there, but then I realised that I didn't have to actually put them in there because it said that you need to fry them off because there's water in them. But then I thought, when I put the gravy in, there's water in the gravy anyway, so I could have just put them straight in there frozen like I did with the peas and sweet corn, but it doesn't matter, so I just mixed that. And I just mixed the onions a little bit. It got a little bit smoky because I was trying to do a couple of things at a time. And now I do the gravy. I get the bisto and I just put it in there. I just sort of like eye this out, whatever the saying's called. And then I get a stock cube. I only had a chicken stock cube, but it adds a little bit more flavour, so I don't really mind. I only add half or a quarter. And then I add the water. I like it not really runny, otherwise it's horrible, but yeah, I just keep adding it until I think there's enough. And now I add it. And then mix it. And then I let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And now I add the onions. And just mix them up as well. And now I add salt. Just to give a little bit of, everything needs salt, doesn't it? And then I add some garlic granules. You know I love garlic granules so much. And then I add pepper. I add pepper to everything as well. Then I add some more mixed herbs. I've nearly run out, so luckily I had just enough. So then I mix again just to mix it all in, and then like I said, I just let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So that's done. So then I put the lid on and just put it to the back for the moment while I do the mash. So here's the mash, it's all boiled, ready to go. And then I put butter in. I do like quite a lot of butter. People always moan at me for how much butter I put in, but I don't really care, I like it. And now I mash it. I hate mashing potatoes so much, but this masher helps so much as well. And now I get my bowl, my special bowl that I use everything for. And now I put the beef in. I just pour it in there really. And now I put the mash in. And I realised that I did not do enough mash, and somehow it sort of like sunk into the beef. Normally it just sits on top, but I don't think I'd done enough because it it all sort of like not mixed together, but it all went a bit weird. But I just didn't do enough mash. So see, I'm just trying to scrape it all round, but realising that there was just so many like holes, it just wasn't thick enough. So yeah, that went well. And I'll just do it till it goes smooth. We'll try to anyway. See, that's smooth enough. See how I didn't do enough mash because it's the beef and the sauce is seeping through. but it's all a learning curve, so that doesn't matter. And then to cover up the mess, I get some cheese, because I always put cheese in it anyway, but then I thought it would look so much better with the cheese on top of your egg, because it looks like that at the moment, but it always tastes good, so it doesn't really matter. You can never go wrong with a cottage pie, to be honest. So then I spread the cheese around. Then realised I needed more, so I just put more on top. So that's done. So now I just put the lid on and have it later. Not gonna lie, it's a couple of days later. I was gonna go out in the garden again and vlog it, but it's been really cold at the moment, and windy, so I thought, what's the point, because you wouldn't be able to hear anything as per usual because my phone and stuff. But I should have put that cooking bit of me doing the shepherd's pie or cottage pie, whatever you call it, in my cooking vlog, but then I thought I might as well just put it in this. I didn't really have nothing else to vlog, so I think I'm just going to leave the vlog here. So remember to like and subscribe, and see you all next time. Bye!